Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs show. Happy early Saturday morning. It's about 7 a.m. as I record this, and I want to get this out before I go to the gym, so you have enough time to sort of digest anything I say, and you pretty much get any of your last minute thoughts ahead of the 12:30 kickoff. Because obviously, kickoff is only just over 5 hours away, and 5 hours is a long time. But not when it comes to football, and not when it comes to the weekend. It seems to just rattle along. Just say, if you're watching this and you subscribe, you're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And yeah, I just want to give you my last minute thoughts, like we always do before any of these games that we have. I always give you my last minute thoughts on the day, because obviously I do my preview 2 days in advance, which if you haven't seen it and you want to go see it, go back on the channel. It's only 2 days ago that I did it. But, alongside that, it was also part of me, that occasionally I might change a few of my views, and I'm not saying I have this time, I haven't, but sometimes I do, and that's why I do these. For me, this game, it resembles a game of importance for a few different reasons. Number one, it's a London derby. Easy, right? Number two, though, obviously having lost the game before the international break, winning the next game after the international break, I think is a massive thing, because you want to try and set this, I guess, next window before the next international break up in such a way that you do kind of pick up where you left off before the Brighton game. That run of wins, the performances were starting to pick up and match the wins as well. You want this to be the same thing. Go out there, win today. I'm not saying you have to win 7-0, but if you were to win today 2-0, 3-1, something like that, you know what I mean? Like a good performance that no one can sit there and go, oh, X, Y, and Z, I didn't like this, I didn't like this, I didn't like this, I didn't like this. If you can go out there and people go, look, it wasn't the perfect performance, but we played quite well and we won. Happy days. That I think is more important than winning 5 or 6-0. I really do. Because it gets people going, there's another development. There's another step in the improvement. So let's crack on. Let's go again now, because we've got AZ Alkmaar in the Europa League, and that's the other thing. We in this window we've got Europa League and EFL Cup again. So picking up form, going into AZ Alkmaar, if you can take that win as well, that's 3 wins in 3. So that's why I think this game is important for form reasons. The other reason is really more for the vibes of the whole place, not just the Spurs training complex, but for you watching this through the camera, you watching this through your screen, me speaking into this camera, obviously losing the way we did against Brighton, coming into this game, if you go into this game and you do what we all hope you do, people would soon forget about that Brighton game. People always will remember it when we've lost or we've drawn and we should have won, or we lost, we should have drawn. People will remember that game always, but people will forget about that game for at least a few days. So that's what I think is important. Look, West Ham this season have been an interesting team. They have. They've not been, I guess maybe points-wise not as good as they had been under Moyes, but it's not to say they've not been a good team. I think, when you change your manager, it takes time. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit too nice at times, but it does take time. But I wanted to bring in what their manager says about Ange, because I think this is fascinating. He said, I think Ange changed a lot of things in their team. In my opinion, he made their players and the team better, and that's why I like to see this team. They work together. But we have to put the focus on us and have an answer, because we have to be on it to get the win. Our fans will demand the best from us, and this is a good thing. They support us always, so we have to be ready to play well and be strong, and a solid team to beat them there. It's not easy, but we will try to do it. They talked, I'll come to something else in just a second, but that I thought fascinating. Opposing managers could not speak highly enough of Spurs and Ange, and I think there's a good reason for it. Obviously, he's quite a respectful character when it comes to them. They know that they're not going to be going into their press conference answering questions about how Ange says he hates them, he hates their football. It's a respectful thing. Football is a gentleman's game, right? That's what it should be, and that's why I'm the way I am on here, and I'm not digging fun at every person under the sun. I have a little bit of banter here and there, but there's no harm in complimenting another team sometimes. There's players in that West Ham team that I wish I had at Spurs, right? There's obviously vice versa that way. But this is a game where West Ham did finish where they finished last season, okay? And they were a few places behind us. A good few points behind us as well, may I add. I don't know they're going to take a big enough leap to at least just match us. I don't think so. That's why winning this game just makes that point even more clear. I'm fascinated by this game. I think it's going to be a bit of a chess match. I think that Spurs are going to dominate the ball, as we always do. Spurs always do. You know what we're like. 60, 65% possession, something like that. We're going to create a lot of chances. Are we going to be taking our chances? Is it a game where Solanke turns up and is a graveyard shift? Is it a game that turns up and Brennan Johnson scores another goal? Is it a game where actually we need to have a little bit more steel in midfield and playing the two sort of 8/10s isn't going to work? I don't think so, by the way. It's just hypothetical. For me, I'm looking forward to this game for many, many reasons. I love the West Ham games. I love these games so much. I've been to so many of them myself. I can't wait. I'm still going to go 3-1 Spurs. I haven't changed my prediction. Let me know your predictions down below and your goal scorers. You've got to tell me your goal scorers. That's the key thing in all my predictions. I need your goal scorers. So let me know down below. Let me know your last minute thoughts. And yes, up the bloody Spurs. Can't wait for the game. Anyway, just want to say, if you've enjoyed this, drop a like, hit me in the comments, subscribe, bell notification, all that jazz. And I'll see you all next time to do my review of today's game. Take care, everyone, and peace.